Once upon a time, long, long ago, in the high mountains of Ethiopia, there lay a small kingdom. This kingdom was cradled between towering peaks, blanketed in emerald meadows, bathed in golden sunlight, and watched over by soft drifting clouds. In the very heart of that kingdom, inside a grand palace of stone and light, lived a princess named Selam. Selam was beautiful. Her eyes shone like morning light on still water. Her smile flowed gentle as a mountain stream, yet her heart always felt empty. Inside the palace everything was provided: fine food, silk garments, glittering jewels, but true love was nowhere to be found. Her father, the king, was a stern man. "My daughter," he would say, voice firm as rock, "your love must belong only to someone wealthy, someone noble, someone of high rank. A poor man can never be worthy of you." But Selam's heart had already chosen someone else. A simple farmer's son named Tekle. Tekle worked the fields just below the palace walls. His hands were strong and rough from labor, but his heart was pure, honest, and steady as the mountains themselves. One day, Selam stood at the high palace window and saw him. Tekle was sowing seeds. He looked up at the sky and gave a small, quiet smile. When Selam saw that smile, her heart trembled. From that day on, they began to meet in secret, under the shade of an old tree. He turned and saw her. Tears filled his eyes. "Selam, you here?" She came closer and said, "Tekle, I am here. Even if my father stands against us, my heart belongs only to you." They embraced. At the edge of the meadow, in the soft light of sunset, they talked. Tekle would say softly, "Selam, you are a princess. I am only a poor farmer. This love, it cannot be." And Selam would answer in a whisper, "My heart is strong like the mountain. Even if my father forbids it, I will never change." But days passed, and secrets cannot stay hidden forever. The king discovered their meetings. He became furious. "This poor boy has no right to be near my daughter," he roared. He ordered Tekle banished from the kingdom. Selam was locked inside the palace. Her heart broke, and her eyes filled with tears. Yet Selam did not give up hope. One silent night, under the silver light of the moon, she escaped from the palace. She ran into the dark forest, hiding among the trees. There, deep in the woods, she met an old woman, a wise, gentle soul who lived alone with the animals and the wind. The old woman sat by a small fire and spoke to her softly. "My child, love is not bought with gold. It is not measured by titles or riches. True love is found in an honest heart, in patience, in loyalty. Real love is tested like gold in fire, and it shines brightest when everything else tries to tear it apart." Those words touched Selam deeply. She searched for many days, until at last, in a faraway village, she found Tekle again. He was still working the land, but his eyes were empty, his heart heavy. Selam stepped forward quietly. "Tekle," she called. He turned and saw her. Tears filled his eyes. "Selam, you here?" She came closer and said, "Tekle, I am here. Even if my father stands against us, my heart belongs only to you." They embraced. Then, hand in hand, they returned to the palace. When the king saw his daughter, and saw the light of happiness in her face, and saw the quiet strength and honesty in Tekle's eyes, his heart softened. At last he spoke. "My child, love is not weighed by wealth. It is measured by the heart, by truth, by faithfulness." And so Selam and Tekle were married. On their wedding day, the whole kingdom rejoiced. From that day forward they lived in honesty and love. And they ruled their land with kindness and peace. The lesson: love is strong like the mountain. It is tested like gold in fire. No matter what stands in its way, true love always finds a path. When hearts speak honestly, everything becomes possible.